I got so much energy.
Okay. Come on.
Hey guys, we're back. Well, I'm back. Hey y'all. Looking a little crazy right now. Need a retwist, but wait. You already know what I'm finna do. And I don't even wanna hear nothing about it because y'all know what we about to do. We got pink blush and ginger. Y'all don't mind my nails. I'm trying to get these last couple nails off. They're stubborn. But yeah, we're gonna go in with this first to lift some of this red out. Then we're gonna do some pink blush. And we're gonna do some ginger, which is Cajun spice. So yeah, and this is the story time y'all been waiting on about how I got played. I got played real bad. But wait. So, I'm gonna take it all the way back to y'all. This is, we met in high school. We met our senior year. It was like close to like the end of our senior year is when I met him. Which is 2017. That's the year we graduated high school. But yeah, I met him close to the end of our year. How I met him. This man, well, I'm standing at my locker, getting my stuff out, about to go home today. This man runs down the hallway while I'm at my locker and just boom, dead in my arm. Now I don't know if y'all could tell, but I ain't got that much meat on my arm, so that shit hurted. And I'm just looking like, who even are you? Like, I didn't know him, y'all. And for him to just run down the hallway and hit me in my arm like that and just run off and just laugh, and I'm like, who are you? But yeah, that's how we met. Come to find out, he was the friend to one of my friend's boyfriend. He was her boyfriend's friend. So we, started talking, whatever. I would go over his house. At that time, I didn't have a car, so my big sister, she used to. Yeah, but my mama knew it wasn't nothing like that. Like, I didn't have to sneak. I just didn't have my own car to take myself. So, big sister, let me ride. But yeah, my big sister used to take me over there. And at that time, I had this little dog. It was a Pomeranian. Her name was Chloe. That was my baby, y'all. She died, unfortunately. But yeah, I used to go over there with my dog because his mama, she got a Yorkie. She got that Yorkie still to this day. But yeah, I used to take my dog over there with me because my dog was a girl, his mama dog was a boy. So like they used to have like little play dates. So cute. But yeah, so we started talking in high school. We never got into a relationship until that's gonna come later. But we had been talking since high school for 6 years before we actually got in a relationship. Like, we would just talk on and off type shit to each other. But yeah, we would just talk on and off for 5 or 6 years since high school. Then, so the year 2020, we gonna give him a name. What should we call him? Leo the Liar, because he's a Leo and he's a liar. And I can't stand Leos. That was the only Leo I talked to for 6 years. Never. I can't do it anymore. So we're gonna call him Leo the Liar. That's his name. Back in 2020, Leo the Liar hits me up, and we hadn't been talking for a minute. It was like a couple months. So we had like stopped talking or whatever. But he hit me up like, come over and shit. He had his own apartment. And I'm like, all right, I will. Went over there. I was over there for a couple of days before I went back home. And y'all already know what happened. We don't even gotta go there. You already know what happened. Come on, dog. But yeah, y'all know why I was over there. And yeah, we was just chilling, kicking it like we always do. Still at this time, we was not in a relationship. We was just doing the same shit we had been doing since high school. But yeah, so I go back home and some girl DMs me. And she DM'd me because my page wasn't private, but she seen one of our videos. Well, not our videos. It was a video I took and I was like laying in his bed or whatever. And she was like, "You mess with Leo the liar?" And I'm like, "We talk, like we've been cool since high school type shit." And yeah, I was just over there at his apartment. And she, let me know like, oh, they in a relationship, they together, and he only called me over there because they was on a break or whatever. And I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, it's not making me no difference because I'm like, it's not my man. It's your man. We're not in a relationship, so I think the only one hurt or feeling some type of way right now is you, because you're talking to me. I don't care who he talked to for real. We not together. But yeah, she went to argue with me then. So yeah, fast forward to 2021 in May, they ended up breaking up. Leo the liar calls me over to his apartment because now he's moving into a house and he wanted me to help him. I'm like, oh, so we're a little girlfriend, because I didn't know they had broke up at this time. He's talking about, oh, we broke up. She just came and got all her shit. I just need you to help me pack up and move my shit. So me being the good friend I am, I'm always running when he calls. I'm like, all right, I can help you, whatever. It ain't shit. I ain't doing shit. I'll go help him move into this house. Then y'all, I'm there every day. Since the first day he moved into our house, I was there with him at the house. We get into it because he got a lot of cars. Like, he's a car guy for real. And at this time, he had 2 different BMWs. He had 2 different BMWs, the Audi, his Camaro. He always gonna have that Camaro. I don't think he ever gonna get that Camaro because that's like his racing car type shit. But yeah, so we get into it because he couldn't find his other BMW car key, and I had moved the BMW. I moved the BMW whose car key that he was looking for, but somebody was coming to look at it because he was about to sell that BMW. So I wasn't there. So yeah, y'all. He called me like, "Where's my key at? Why would you take my car key?" First of all, why would I take your car key? You know, I would never take your car key. I have my own car. What do I need your car for? But I'm telling him, go look in your other BMW, because after he asked me to move his other one out the driveway, I got back into the car that we were driving that day, which was the other BMW. So I'm like, it's probably over there sitting on the passenger side somewhere. Go look in your car. He like, it's not in there. It's not in there. So I finally drive all the way to his house. Mind y'all, I stayed in Auburn Hills, Michigan. He stayed in like Westside Detroit. So that's like a 45-minute drive. So I finally go over there after him yelling and complaining over the phone. I look right in the BMW I told him to look in. Where was the key, guys? Where was the key? In there, on the floor. All you had to do was look. I swear, why are men like this? Like, just listen to us sometimes. It's okay to listen to a woman sometimes. I don't know why. But yeah, that happened. And we got into it over there. I went back home. I was chilling, doing my own thing. He called me like, "Can you bring my house key back?" Because mind you, I told you I was at the house with him ever since he moved in. But I wasn't like moved in. It's just he gave me a key because I used to be there so much. So he like, "Well, can you bring me my key back that I gave you?" And I'm like, sure, I will. No problem. I get there. He opened the door. I'm trying to get him the key or whatever. He's standing there like, "Bro, stop playing with me." I'm like, "What you mean? I'm trying to give you your key, sir. Ain't that what you asked for?" So he was like, bro, come in the house to talk to me. Come in the house. I'm like, ain't nothing to talk about, but okay, you're really mad. I was never mad about anything. So we go in the house and talk. And I end up still saying, like, I just need to go home. Like, I feel like you just need some space right now. I don't know what you're going through, but I don't know. I'm going to just go home and let you chill or whatever. Calm down. So he got mad at that. Not even 2 days later, his ex posted, and she was like laying in the bed. Mind you, I was just over there. Just 2 days later, I see this. And she's laying in his bed. I know what kind of sheets he got on his bed. I was just over there 2 days ago. So I'm like, damn, I was giving a little doggy on a little break or whatever, but damn. So that happened. I wasn't even tripping on it because, like I said, we wasn't together. Then that ex ended up like being there with him and shit. I guess they ended up getting back together, and she ended up pregnant. But I congratulated him on his baby, whatever, because while she was pregnant, this man was working in he was working in somewhere, I think Milwaukee or something. And he called me like, you should come up here and shit, come see me. And I'm like, sir, don't you have a baby on the way? What's not clicking, Steven? But yeah, but I never went because I'm like, no, I'm not about to drive to come see you. I'm like, So that happened. She had the baby last year, 2022. She had him in May. Cute little baby. Apparently they got into it real bad. Now this is what he told me. Okay, so I don't know. I never got to sit down with Girlie and talk because she's very, very immature. She's a child. And I'm like, girl, you want to do all this about this man? He's the problem. It's not us. Like, why are you mad at me? He's the problem. But you know how that go. So yeah, she moved out, went back to her mom's house, whatever. What he told me was. So of course he calls me. So I'm over there. What do? I go over there. Then this was, but yeah, I go over there and shit. Then I was there for like the whole summer at his house or whatever. Oh no, he told me like, yeah, I'm doing babies for her. And he said they got it too because he went to her phone and she was trying to invite niggas to his house while he wasn't there. He was out working and shit. And trying to invite niggas to his house basically type shit. But the niggas ain't never fall for it. He said, like, the niggas was like, they knew something was up, like, bitch, you about to probably come to our own man house? Like, cause you crazy. So, yeah. So, after that, he ended up, he's supposed to be moving into this house that was his auntie house. Like, his uncle was in there and his uncle passed away. So he getting ready to like move his stuff out the old house. I'm there helping him as usual, like I did the last time he moved. Come to find out, we couldn't even move to the new house because one of his, not his cousin for real, but kind of like his cousin was living in there. I don't know how he ended up. I forgot like how he ended up being in the house because they were supposed to go to Leo the liar, but we had to go to his parents' house until that house was ready because now they was trying to get the person that was in there evicted because he wasn't supposed to be there when we were. So we at his mom's house, and mind y'all, when we get to his mom's house, that day he had to watch his son, and at that time him and his baby mama, they still was like into it or whatever. So baby mama used to take the baby to his mama house, and he would go over there and see the baby because they didn't want to like see each other type shit. So he had told me the night before, like, yeah, I gotta go to my mama house in the morning. I gotta go watch my son. I'm like, all right, cool beans, cool beans. The morning come, this man waking me up. I'm like, what are you waking me up for? You have to go see your baby. That's your baby. But you like, no, come with me, come with me. And I'm like, okay, so I'm just in the car, right? Like, I'm not going in to be around the baby because y'all know how baby mamas be. Don't have nobody around my baby type shit. So I'm like, okay, I'll go, but I'll wait in the car. When we get to his mama's house, he talking about, come on. I'm like, sir, like, y'all don't be having no type of respect for y'all baby mamas, bro. These niggas really be doing anything. So I go in the house, I sit in the living room on the couch, and he go upstairs to like get his baby or whatever and see his baby. Then he comes downstairs, he holding the baby. The baby only 4 months, y'all. At this point, the baby is 4 months, but he's still a baby. He's a newborn. So he come downstairs, he holding the baby. He's standing in front of me, like trying to pass me the baby, and I'm like, I don't really think you should be introducing us right now, at least without his mom knowing. And, you know, that can get real messy, and I just don't have the time. He's like, man, she can't control what I do. Gave me the baby. He go outside to fix his other BMW because his baby mama had threw a brick in it or whatever, his windshield. So he go out back to work on his car or whatever. Mind y'all, he's out there the whole day. I'm watching the baby. 4 months old. My first time ever seeing a baby. I had to watch the baby all day. But like the loving, sweet, caring, long-term friend I've been, I watched the baby. And from that day on, going into a couple months, I watched the baby. As soon as she dropped that baby off at his parents' house, he would be gone, going to smoke with his homeboys or going to tow cars. I was at his parents' house watching the baby most of the time because his mom worked. She worked from home, but she still couldn't, like, you know, watch a whole newborn while she's working. His dad worked. His dad was a caregiver. He got up and went to work at like 5, 6 in the morning. Then his little sister, she was a senior. She just graduated. I'm so proud of her. I still talk to her. I still love his little sister. But yeah, she was a senior, so she would go to school. So who was left to watch the baby? Me, because he would just go out and do knows what, go smoke with his homeboys. This man used to go on road trips out of town with his homeboys and leave me with the baby. Whole time his baby mama didn't know none of that. Then let me put the rest of this on my hair, and then I'm gonna finish. Yeah, this is, y'all seen what it was. It's blonde box dye, but this is supposed to help strip some of the red out of my hair. So then I could hopefully put the ginger and the pink on. I need to add pink and ginger and get like a strawberry shortcake type look. If you know what I'm gonna say, about if 60% of this red comes out, that would be good, and I wouldn't have to go back. Because I don't need it to turn fully blonde. Just need it to, like, you know, look. Okay. I'm back, y'all. As y'all can see, my hair lightened and the red came out. I know my edges are blonde. That's fine for what we're going for. So my hair just turned pink because it was pink before I put the red on it. So of course, once I lifted the red out, the pink, it's still under there. So I'm gonna do all So yeah, so I'm happy because the colors that we're doing, like I said, pink blush, and ginger, which is Cajun spice. But I know the pink is obviously gonna go in here because it's pink. But the ginger, I'm thinking I should do another round of this to see if maybe I can get a little bit more pink out. Or I might just test the ginger, see if it'll stick to the pink just a little. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. But yeah, so I don't even know where I left off. Where did I leave off? Okay, now I know where I was at. So yeah, I was babysitting the baby like every day, like, and he got me over here babysitting. Sir, come get your baby, you know, type shit. But yeah, I was babysitting and shit. Never really complained about it. I love babies. His baby, cute little baby. He was sweet, and he didn't really cry much. He was a great baby to watch. Then we're gonna fast forward to actually New Year's. So January 1st, 2023. My period had been late for a whole week. I knew it was late, but you know how girls, our body change. So I wasn't really like, oh yeah, I'm pregnant. I was just waiting it out to see how late it was gonna be before I go buy a test. It came to, I think it was either 5 or 6 days late, and I was like, okay, maybe I should go, you know, take a test. But I was still like, no, I'm not pregnant. I took the test and I didn't look at it. Mind you, I was at his parents' house when I took it in the bathroom. Then I went upstairs in his little sister's room, gave her the test, and I told her, I'm like, sis, tell me what it is. I'm joking about it. I'm like, I ain't pregnant. I give her the test. I'm like, tell me, what did it say? She burst out laughing, y'all. So I'm like, like his little sister played so much. So I'm like, what's funny? What's funny? Come on now, it's not funny. Stop playing. What did it say? She like she just laying her nodding her head yes, and I'm like I had so many emotions in that first couple of seconds, and of course when I took it back and looked at her to confirm myself, like the line was clear as day. It was like, bitch, you're pregnant. So I had a lot of emotions in that second, and mind you, he wasn't there because like I said, he was always out touring cars with his homeboys, smoking, whatever. He get back to the house. Mind you, he knew my period was late too. Like, he had been joking about it for a week. Like, I'm pregnant, ha ha ha, whatever. He get back to the house that night. I gave him the test. Like, as soon as he walked in the door, I'm like, gave him the test. He like, you look at it. Like, he literally reading the test like this. He like, and looking at me like, and I'm just like, and he like, oh my God, my baby. And he just happy, and I'm just like, I don't really know how to feel about this. Like, sir, you just had your first baby, and you're still going through baby mama shit, and are you actually happy? Like, are you actually thinking this through? Like, you about to have 2 under 2, my guy, like, and you don't even be here for this one. Like, come on now. So he was happy at first, and I was like, okay, cool. Like, we good, we're gonna do this. Like, but we hadn't told his family or nothing yet. And y'all, I'm about to go ahead and dry my hair. Some of my locks came apart. It's cool. I just have to lock those back up. It was time for a retwist anyways. But let me go dry my hair so I can test out if this ginger gonna stick or not, or do I need to do another round of this? And I'll be back. All right, y'all, I'm back. I did the color. I'm gonna give y'all 360. Yes, it got a little messy. It's okay. I haven't rinsed out the color. I just got done putting it in. Here's the front. I did all over like random pieces. I would do pink, random. I would do the ginger. So yeah, I think it's really cute. I know my neck is a mess with color, but like I said, I haven't rinsed it out. Just so I can show you how it's looking. And yeah, so back to the story time. So yeah, I found out I was pregnant, told him. He was happy when I first told him. Here's when shit goes left. About a week after, it's just like he was like just trying to start like little petty arguments with me for no reason. And I'm just like, bro, my bitch, we was just good. What's wrong with you, oh? You know, type shit. But yeah, he was starting random arguments, and I kind of already knew what it was. I'm like, I got played. Like, shit's really about to hit the fan. And so his baby mama, she used to come to his parents' house to drop the baby off and pick the baby up. She used to pick the baby up on Mondays, or at least that was her day she was supposed to. This one Monday, she comes, she get the baby. Mind you, she never knew I was there. Well, sometimes she did know, but most of the time they tried to like hide it. They'd tell me like go upstairs while she, you know, come in and grab the baby. And I would, because I'm like, you know, this is his parents' house. I don't really want no drama. His parents love me, so I'm like, I don't want no drama at his parents' house. So I do as they say. I go upstairs while she come and get the baby. She comes to get the baby. She goes, everything good. I wake up the next morning. There's a notification on my phone from me, Fashion Nova. Someone's trying to spend, I think it was like $200, $300. So I look, I'm like, where's my wallet? Mind you, I didn't leave the house yesterday. The only two people that came in his parents' house yesterday was his grandmother and his baby mama. I know his grandma ain't take my wallet. I know she didn't. I look on the table, I instantly don't see my wallet. And I'm like, I know I left it on the table. Last time I seen it was before I went upstairs. I didn't think the bitch was that fucking petty. So all in all, I already know she took my wallet. So I tell him, I'm like, yo, can you like call her and check her? Because if I did something like that, it'll be a whole different story. He like, I call her. She said she ain't do it. Boy, it took everything in me to not smack the fuck out of him. Obviously, she's gonna say she didn't do it. We both know she did it. Come on now. You know your baby mom better. You know her better than me. Come on now. So I'm like, okay. We argued about that, and then we got into an argument because a woman knows. And when I say a woman knows, every woman watching this knows what I mean. A woman knows. His mama, one day, she heard me in the bathroom throwing up. Because obviously I'm pregnant and I have morning sickness. So then, later in the day, she asked me, she like, did you get your cycle for this month? And I'm like, I looked that woman in her face. I cannot lie to that woman in her house. I got too much respect for his mama. To this day, I love his mama to death. So I'm just like, then I finally just told her, I'm like, yeah, I'm pregnant or whatever. And I was crying when I told her because I didn't know what to expect from her. That lady gave me the best hug in the world. I can still feel that hug that she gave me. I really fuck with his parents, his mama and his daddy. She gave me a hug, told me to stop crying. She was like, why are you crying? And I told her how her son was acting towards me and stuff. And she was like, so? Fuck him. She like, you don't need him. She was like, you carrying my grandchild inside of you, and I already see how you care for my other grandchild right here. You watch that little boy every day. Like, he your own child. Take care of him and everything. And she was just hugging me and telling me it was going to be okay. And she like, whatever happens between y'all, it don't matter. It don't affect how me and his dad are going to love this child that's growing inside of you. And I said I was going to cry. But I really appreciated her for that because I was scared. I didn't know what was happening. And yeah, but she told me everything was going to be all right. She said she knew I'd be a great mom because of how I was toward her grandbaby, his son. Like, I watched that baby every day. Like, he was my own child. Played with him, laughed with him, fed him, took naps with him. So she told me to stop crying and all that stuff. Then he came home, and obviously his mom had checked him about how he was treating me and stuff. So that turned into an argument for us. Why would you tell my mama? Why are you telling everybody? And I'm like, bro, I only told your mama. Like, I'm in her house. I cannot lie to this woman if she asks me a question that is disrespectful as hell. I'm not about to do that. I don't care what it is. She asked me something, I'm gonna tell her. We get into it about that, and he said a lot of hurtful things that night, so he ended up falling asleep. I called my brother to come get me and take me home and shit. So my brother came and got me, took me home. Then at like 2, 3 in the morning, he started calling me like, bro, you just get up and leave in the middle of the night. That's what we doing now. That's what we doing. And I'm like, I just figured you needed some space. Like, the stuff you were saying to me, it's not okay to say to someone that's carrying your child. And I guess I was at home for a couple days. At that time, that was when Beyonce had posted that she was going on tour, and I seen that she was coming here. And I reposted one of the posts with her tickets. And who gonna swipe my tickets for me? Everybody knows like me, like, you know, scammers out there that do that. So I was just playing. I'm like, LOL, who gonna swipe my tickets for me? Because Beyonce tickets, they ain't cheap. I don't know when I'm gonna go see her. One of these years, one of these days. But yeah, he got mad over that, talking about I'm asking for attention from niggas. He said, sir, we have a child on the way, and you worried about a little petty love, funny. Obviously, I was being funny post. But I'm like, okay, whatever, you got it. But yeah, so we was arguing for a couple days. I was still at home. I realized like we wasn't getting nowhere. Text him like, I think the best thing for us is to just get an abortion so we could just leave each other alone. And we ain't even gotta do the whole 18 years and all that. This man texted me back, okay. So I went ahead, got the abortion, texted him, let him know it was done. He didn't respond, but I know he got the message. But yeah, that is how I got played. So now I just have to live with watching him be a great big happy family, because he's back with his big mom. And yeah, but the thing that will stick with me forever on what he said to me when we was arguing, this man said, you're not even mentally stable enough to have your own child. If I'm not mentally stable enough to have my own child, why did you feel like you could leave your son with me every day since he was 4 months old? 4 months, he's still a newborn. But I'm not mentally stable enough to have my own child. But I can watch your son all day, every day. I said, you got it. So, yeah, and I haven't talked to him since February of this year. It's July. Hope he's doing well. Hope the baby's doing well. I do still love that baby. I love that baby forever. But yeah, that is how I got played. My hair should be set with this color now. I'm gonna go rinse it out. And I'm gonna do a separate video because I obviously have to retwist my hair. But yeah, that is how I got played. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I sure did enjoy it in that time, but I'm better now. Can't hold grudges. Wish him the best. And yeah, y'all, that's how I got played. Let me know what y'all want to see next. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you can be notified of when I post. And yeah, here's the 2 colors I used again if anyone was interested. pink blush, 142, and Cajun Spice, 56. But yeah, that's all I got planned. Bye guys.